Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel, First View. We hope you're doing great. In this video, we're going to talk about planning to travel outside US, what every green card holder should know. The Trump administration's aggressive immigration stance has created uncertainty even for those who hold lawful permanent residency in the United States. Green card holders, once considered secure in their legal status, are now finding themselves subject to unexpected questioning, detention, and, in rare cases, pressure to surrender their residency when returning from international trips. With border enforcement tightening and policies shifting rapidly, permanent residents must tread carefully when planning travel abroad. Understanding the role of a green card. A green card, formerly known as a permanent resident card, grants foreign nationals the right to live and work permanently in the United States. For decades, this document represented stability and provided a sense of belonging for immigrants who had built their lives in America. Traditionally, green card holders could cross borders with minimal disruption, facing far fewer hurdles than visa holders or undocumented immigrants. Yet, the current immigration environment has blurred those lines. Green card holders are no longer automatically shielded from intense inspection at airports and land crossings. Even minor legal infractions or extended time abroad may now draw heightened scrutiny from Customs and Border Protection. Rights and benefits that come with permanent residency. Despite recent anxieties, green card holders retain significant privileges under U.S. law. They can work without employment restrictions, enroll in federal benefit programs such as Social Security and Medicare, apply for financial aid for higher education, serve in the U.S. military. To remain eligible for naturalization, however, permanent residents must accumulate at least 913 days of physical presence in the U.S. within a 5-year span. As of January 2024, the Department of Homeland Security reported nearly 12.8 million green card holders living in the country, underscoring how many individuals are potentially affected by these shifting policies. Travel risks now facing green card holders. While permanent residents maintain the right to travel abroad, they must navigate restrictions that carry serious consequences if violated. Extended absences raise red flags. Trips longer than 6 months invite questioning from border officials who may doubt whether the U.S. remains the traveler's primary residence. Stays exceeding a year without a re-entry permit could result in the loss of residency altogether. Even when legal re-entry is allowed, such absences can disrupt the timeline towards citizenship eligibility. Criminal convictions carry heavy weight. Any criminal history, even minor offenses, can trigger additional screening or potential denial of entry. In some instances, residents with past convictions have been detained while CBP reviewed their cases. Legal experts note that while not every offense results in deportation, the risks are far greater today than in past decades. Abandonment of status. One of the most concerning developments involves green card holders being pressured to sign documents relinquishing their residency status after extended trips abroad. Reports suggest some officers have urged travelers to give up their green cards voluntarily, leaving them in precarious legal situations. Personal stories highlight growing challenges. Real-world cases illustrate the human impact of these policies. One New York resident recounted being detained upon returning from a 3-month business trip to Jamaica. Officials questioned whether he truly resided in the U.S. and pushed him to sign away his residency. He resisted and was eventually admitted, but described the ordeal as disheartening and a stark reminder that permanent residency no longer feels secure. Similarly, Cleona Ward, a longtime resident of Santa Cruz, California, was detained at San Francisco International Airport in April 2024, following a short visit to Dublin. Although her prior felony drug convictions had been expunged after rehabilitation, she was still held for over a week. Her case remains unresolved, with immigration authorities providing little transparency. Stories like Ward's highlight the unpredictability that green card holders may encounter at U.S. borders. Policy shifts under the Trump administration. The Trump administration has pursued an immigration agenda focused on stricter enforcement and expanded vetting. Key measures include enhanced border scrutiny. Permanent residents face the same in-depth questioning as visa holders, especially if officials suspect long absences or past infractions. Social media screenings. Authorities review online activity for evidence of extremist content or anti-Semitism, potentially influencing immigration decisions. Strained international relations. Countries such as Germany have issued updated travel advisories for their citizens, citing the increased risk of arbitrary detention or questioning in the U.S. Supporters argue these policies strengthen national security, while critics warn they erode trust and unfairly target lawful immigrants who have lived in the U.S. for decades. Steps green card holders can take before traveling. In light of these changes, immigration attorneys advise permanent residents to prepare thoroughly before leaving the country. Obtain a re-entry permit. If planning to be abroad for more than 6 months, residents should apply for a re-entry permit valid for up to 2 years. This document serves as proof that the traveler intends to maintain U.S. residency. Carrying the application receipt is advisable if the permit has not arrived before departure. Consider global entry enrollment. Frequent travelers can benefit from CBP's Global Entry Program, which offers expedited clearance upon return to the U.S. Although it does not eliminate questioning, it often reduces wait times and may lessen scrutiny. Maintain strong U.S. ties. Keeping evidence of residency such as a U.S. job, home ownership, or tax filings can help counter claims of abandonment when questioned by officials. Looking ahead, navigating an uncertain landscape. For millions of green card holders, the privileges of permanent residency remain invaluable, but the path is increasingly fraught with risks when crossing U.S. borders. Extended absences, prior convictions, or even the perception of weakened ties to the U.S. can trigger challenging encounters with immigration authorities. With careful preparations such as securing re-entry permits, applying for global entry, and keeping strong ties to the U.S., green card holders can reduce risks while traveling. Staying informed and cautious ensures they continue enjoying the benefits of permanent residency without jeopardizing their future. That is all for today in this video. What are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching the entire video. Hopefully the information is useful to you. See you later in the next video. Till then, take care.
Planning to travel outside US, what every green card holder should know. The Trump administration immigration crackdown has created uncertainty for US green card holders, especially when traveling abroad. Once considered secure permanent resident now face questioning, detention, or pressure to surrender status at airports and borders. Extended absences, even over 6 months, can raise suspicion, while a criminal conviction, even minor, may trigger denial of entry or deportation. Real-life cases show increasing detention, such as long-time residents held despite rehabilitation. Policies like enhanced border scrutiny and social media vetting have intensified concern, prompting allied nations. Warnings, expert advise precautions such as re-entry permits, global entry, and maintaining strong US ties to protect residents.